All right. Disappointing start. That is an idiot. Disappointing start to the Europa League campaign for United. At home against one of the smaller teams where United they drawn to play against. But how is it again?
Now after first half, now I know I blow away. I swear, I know I did just say aware. When I finally realized I did just say aware, I know nothing come out.
Why this is?
No. You don't know what's in aware? No. We are going to go charity home to go do donation. I don't know where this one. Well, if you talk, people go tell you, say, they are disappointed with you. Now, I am very appointed with all of them. All of them will say, they disappointed with me. Now, me now, they impressed with Ona. Now, me, they impressed with them. Now, Dutch team play Dutch team. Yes, there is no way to excuse Man U for this mess. It doesn't like say Eric Ten Hag still there. You get? Maybe Ajax play final. Now what you watch this night? Manchester United playing 20. Okay, they finished third now for their. Where is their league? How can you finish third in your league and they are still playing in Europa? That is how low. When we say the 5 top leagues in Europe, you get why. If you are not among the top leagues, you get where you dey. You get where you dey. Are we supposed to be watching Manchester United in Europa? Then because the Chiefs are down, that is why, okay, we construct a team, then we see a 20. We'll score 1 goal. Then the Costa Road, when Nigeria they build here, now in the Old Trafford.
How now?
That train will pass there. Will pass Martinez. That train will carry you from here to Imo State in 3 seconds. See the railway now, see. Man U.
Express.
Not be saying a City runners. Not be Liverpool runners. Now the 2 reasonable team where the Premier League. Not be saying it's 2 runners. Now 20. We look so disjointed, like we know to complete pass. At the talk, you must not win games. Now play well. Play well. We watch World Cup and I Messi win him. How was his first game? He lost. But he won. We can still top this particular type league. This particular stage now, we can still finish very strong. Now 1 point. All we need is to win 4 games.
So in retrospect, is it that are you saying the result is not that bad?
The result is fucking bad. The playing was fucking bad. So in a game, you take something. On Saturday, okay, let's say we played well because we hit bar. Maybe luck was against us. Then today, what happened? There was no positive. Because we have a manager who does what he wants to do. To him, all the whole Manchester United fans around the world are stupid. He's only a reasonable man. He does what he wants to do. Because that is what it means. That in Manchester United, at our level now, because we are no longer that big, we, people like us, should understand that we are no longer there. It doesn't mean we can't get there. But for now, we are no longer there. So, Manchester United, as we speak, now have a Bruno Fernandes who is highly indispensable. It's a big shame now.
Dispensable.
He's indispensable because you can sub him. You can sub him. So you have 90 minutes to play in every game. You have a 45 minutes and a 45 minutes. Then you have about 5 players to sub. There is a reason why it's like that. So I play good 45 minutes. Then I come back, 55, 60, I'm not doing well. You are the manager. Point me. Pull me out. I'm not big past anybody. But now, Man U team don't they like, guy, you go play. Even if you score 1 goal, you go play. How can you play a midfielder for Gate, then you play Eriksen, you play Bruno, you play Zigze? The only different player in these 4 is Ogate. These 3 are same. They are same players. Zigze is not a striker. A man who is very shy in front of goal cannot wear number 9. He can't be a striker.
He actually said so.
So he said it. And every day you play him there. You want to do link-up play. You want to dominate the game and end up drawing again. There is no killer in your team. You don't even have a shape up front. Then your Rashford is not playing to prove a point. Because that is the worst thing that can happen to a footballer. When you play to prove a point, you are gone. Because the best footballers on earth are those who play and smile. If you play football and you are not smiling, you are gone. Because you can't impress we will be fans. The only way Rashford can impress me is to score 20 league goals, 35 goals overall. Then Man U win trophy. So even if you score those goals and we don't win trophy, we will still judge Man U for not winning trophy. So at what point are you going to please these people? Do the basics. Do the basics.
Was Rashford not one of the better players today?
He was one of the better players in the first half. What happened in the second half? That is why I'm saying you have two sides to play in a game. I might be a Ronaldo in the first half. I might be a Ronaldo in the first half. Then Martinelli in the second half. You pull me out. You pull me out. I might be a Lewandowski first half and a Jackson second half. You pull me out. That is why people are sitting on the bench. Because your job is on the line. So you couldn't win Palace. Now you couldn't win 20. The next game is Tottenham. So you are cooking yourself, not we. Because we are here. We watch managers come and go. We've backed you. You're supposed to leave Manchester United last season. You bought yourself one more season with FA Cup. What have you done? You've not done anything. You spend money. The players you bought, individually, the ones that are playing are doing well. Because nobody can say Masarawi is not doing well. Nobody can say Delete is not doing well. Even today, Ogate has an average game. But you are the manager. Your pattern of play is not helping your players. You want to dominate the game now as against giving out results. And that is what almost every Premier League managers are guilty of. Everybody wants to play a Pep Guardiola football. So where is Mourinho football? Can you just play what you are good at? Do what you are good at. I don't like it when people copy people. I am myself. I know my weak point and my strength. Instead of me going to work on my weak points when I can't work on them, let me explore my strength. Do what you are good at. If Mourinho play negative football and win 2 Champions League, it's not bad. If he play very useless football in England, win 3 Premier League, and as a Wenger spent 23 years and 3 Premier League, who is better? Stick to what you know. So everybody want to go to the midfield, pass ball, and then man, we have about 5 people playing in the. Even our fullbacks drift into the middle. We congest it. We overload one part of the pitch. Then when we overload one part of the pitch, systematically you overload that place. Then you switch the ball. Because when you overload one part, like the Mazraoui side, you are releasing Rashford. But question is, when somebody like maybe Ahmad is on the ball, can he switch the ball to the free space? So every minute you see Man U packing up one side, then you watch Rashford strolling somewhere. Very negative football. It's like we don't know. We run around in the pitch like a headless chicken. Okay, we've gotten a goal. Look at the kind of goal we got. It's not a team goal. It's a goal anybody can get. A goal Granit Xhaka can get. A goal someone like Nemanja Matic can get on a very good day. These are goals. Cock and shoot. There is no team play. Eric Taylor cannot say, I am responsible for this goal. So you've played how many games? The only time you saw Bruno was when people said, why subbing him out against Brighton? So you always do the right thing at the wrong time and the wrong thing at the right time. When you have to sub, you won't sub. When you're not supposed to sub, you sub. Okay, fine. People said you didn't play Rashford. Then today you played him. It was fantastic first half. But this man has somebody deputizing him on the bench. He had a good first half, a bad second half. This is the only thing I can give Maraske now. The Chelsea manager. This man doesn't take time. You have players. So if you're not playing well, 55 minutes system, you are out. Because you can't bring me in a game 78 minutes. I take like 3-4 minutes to fit in the next final whistle. And somebody wants to say, I'm getting 3/10. Who am I? The result is not going in your favor. 60 minutes, I come in. I use 5 minutes to settle. I have 25 to play. If I come in 65, I have 20 to play. So why drawing a game you are condemned to lose and they are subbing people in at 78? And they wanted to do magic. You're not bringing in a Ronaldo. You're not bringing in a Hazard. You are bringing in bang average players you bought to improve. Who is the world class there? They're fading away Bruno Fernandes. That's all. So whosoever you are managing is bang average. So you don't expect them to do the X factor. Because when you have big players, like maybe during the early 2000s, when we have the Oles, we have the Forlan, these are big players. They don't need time. But look at what you have. Look at what you have. You have a Highland and a Zigze. I'm not talking a Thierry Henry. I'm not talking an Eto'o. I am talking boys whom some people in the country don't know. So it's not that you have one player on the bench who can come. Because when people say Faji time, it's Faji time because when Faji look on the bench, he has a player that can start for every single Premier League team. So that person comes in and do something. But you are bringing in players who don't even know the dressing room corners in Old Trafford. They are not yet our players. There is nobody in that team today that will leave Man U and answer a legend. Yes. Because I don't accept the legend without trophy. The likes of Gerrard them. You say you're a legend, you don't win Premier League. Then you cannot have them. The legend in Premier League. No, you are not. So you know the team you are managing. You have to be reacting on time. Fine, they equalized. But as at the time they equalized, there was no need having Eriksen and Bruno together in that game because our pace in the middle of the park dropped. Bruno is burnt out. Eriksen is picking himself because I don't even know what is happening. Remember last 2 windows, we had to sell Maguire. We reached contract agreement with West Ham. He refused to move. Middle of last season, because of injury, he turned our best defender. Now Eriksen was in the list of the players to go last summer. He couldn't leave. All of a sudden now he's getting 90 minutes back to back. Playing Southampton, Barnsley, and Crystal Palace, and starting the game today. Do you know who this man is? This man is close to Ward 19 in hospital. I can't play Eriksen 70 minutes. I'm afraid of my life. It's suicide. It's a Thai football. Eriksen does not deserve more than 45 minutes in the modern football. Because Premier League is very intense. It's not one of them. He can go to La Liga and move around the pitch like the likes of Toni Kroos and maybe Luka Modric. This is Premier League. England is not where you come and stroll. People will run you. So why playing those men to this time? We can forgive you for starting them, no problem. Because his problem is one thing. He lacks game management. He can set his team up very well. But when the result goes wrong, he doesn't tweak team. He doesn't know how to react. He doesn't know who to solve. He doesn't know how to manage a game. From last season, that has been his problem. And funny enough, I don't try it because anybody who said the hack in, we are so looking shameful now. All of us are looking so disgraceful.
Let me ask you now finally, if you want to apportion the responsibility now for this game, how many percent do the players get?
The players will get 40. The hack will get 60. He will get 60 because he's the manager. Players will get 40 for not being serious. I can't count how many players that are serious in that game. Even the goal, when Martinez slide, people said, he needs to slide because he can't go. He's already on a yellow. What do you expect him to do? But we cleared the ball. Okate cleared the ball. What was Eriksen with half charger doing? Okay, battery there, your back. You face your post with the juggle ball at your edge. Because football spoil. You should be playing in Division 2 last 10 years ago.
Maybe communication follow for that, because if person did their guy, even 5 aside what they play, they will tell you, man on you, you understand? There was no communication from even the Ugarte or anybody else, but that one now, another
But you don't need man on you. You saw all the whole situation that led to that particular incident where you were. So you got that ball. Luckily for you got the ball, clear the ball. Blue, clear the ball. How many times people they score from throw? Clear the ball because we play them in. First half, Crystal Palace were rubbish. Second half, they played well. First half today, those guys were rubbish. Second half, they played well because we gave them that momentum. We gave them that opportunity. If we praise them the way we praise the first half, how do you praise them the way you praise the first half? You bring in people who are strong, remove the tired legs. You continue from where you stop, you fire on. That's why you're a big team. When they talk about 5 substitutions that year, we were crying for small teams. We need to favor big teams. How come big teams like United are not taking advantage of that? Because if Man U is playing Burnley or this 20 today, and we have 5 players to bring in, how many does 20 have to bring in that are close to the level of those starting? Problem. So you are opportune to bring in 5 fresh legs to freshen up your team and continue from where you stopped. You still didn't do it. Then you draw 1-1. God help him. He only have from now to December.
Your final thought?
It's a bad game to me, not just a bad result, because we've seen games. We no lose, we draw. It's a marathon, because one thing people are criticizing about this particular formation is big teams in Champions League are not taking the game serious, because they know that they will definitely make it. So you can still lose your first 2 games or draw your first 2 games and qualify because of the number of games you guys play before you are eliminated. Based on that, it's not the result that is my problem. We are not playing good football, forget it. We are not playing football. Somebody can say, okay, we never score, but this is 18 minutes, so we can score. You don't have a potential goal scorer. Nobody's doing a good hold-up play. Your defenders are passing 70 times backward. 70%. Even Ahmad now they pass back. Oh, we'll qualify. Definitely we'll qualify.
All right. Thanks for watching. Right here, another one of our videos where you're supposed to like, and all our social media links. I beg, follow us on every platform because we get content for